What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another one. I just want to take a second to welcome a bunch of the new subscribers and say if you're one of the people that's been watching the videos and you're enjoying it and you haven't subscribed, you might consider it. And we're going to get into some trapping today. So, without any further ado, let's get into it. Well, guys, kind of like I expected yesterday, here where I caught that skunk, we had something come up and pull out of it. I think I see, maybe I'm imagining it, there's some very small indentations here coming up, and something with really small feet, so I don't know what it was exactly, but I don't have time right now to come set this, or to set it. I'm just trying to get in here, check these before work, and then get out of here. So I may come back if I can, if there's still light tonight, and get this sucker reset, because apparently a lot of stuff moving through here. So I kind of figured with that skunk smell around, there'd probably be something come by. I was hoping it would be here. So move on. If worst case scenario, I'll come back in the morning and set it. We'll have her set out then. But good to see stuff coming in to this set. Starting off today, putting out a new set. I always catch roughly one coyote this place every year. I know that there's a lot that pass through here, but I've never been able to pick up more than one. But I'm still going to set it as always, because like I said, always good for one. I'll show you the spot where I had a trap last year, because those coyotes, they work that way past trapping season too, and you can see the evidence of that right here. So this is where I had the trap last year. I kicked out these leaves here, but I had my trap back here, and right there is where I had my dirt hole, and you can tell them coyotes came in, dug that out, and eventually got the bait that was in there well after trapping season. So since they're kind of accustomed to it, I just put this set in here, used the same amount of dirt there. I checked to make sure that they couldn't come in from the back, and kind of dig that out. There's a pretty good amount of dirt, and the angle's a little different, so hopefully they don't work it from the back and dig down in there. If they do, well, we'll have to rethink this whole thing here. I may even take maybe that piece of wood and stuff down in the back or something, so they try and come at this angle a little easier for it. And then I just got my trap pitted right there. So got this all set up here. I'm gonna go ahead and check out some more traps today. I haven't been out and checked them all yet, and probably gonna throw out a few more sets today also. So should be almost at full capacity today. I may have to get some more stakes or earth anchors, because I think I'm running a little lower than I expected this year, and that's no good. So let's head on out, see what else we can find today. Well, I'm pleasantly surprised at this set. I made it the other day. Don't remember if I showed it or not, but I'll show you kind of where it's at. If you've watched my older videos, I've caught quite a few coyotes here, quite a few coons here, and we got something in a trap here. Although I did have to move it, and I'll show you why. So it's up here right at this corner post, looking down over this big field. It's usually planted in corn. They've got triticale planted in it, and usually I put a trap right out there somewhere, because those coyotes like to swing a little bit wide on this corner. But because of the triticale, I couldn't put the traps out there, just out of respect, you know. Don't want to be tearing up like my cousin's planting out there, and he's putting money and time into it. So I had to settle for a little closer to this gap here where everything travels through, and I got this little coon here. And he is kind of a cool colored guy. He's got a lot of like brown, kind of amber looking mixed through him. Got him by the back foot there, but he's just been hanging out. Dug him quite a hole back there, but got him here. Probably have to get him out of there real fast and get this reset. Maybe since he's torn this up, something will see that and be a little more interested. So catching him might be a blessing for this spot. So get him taken care of and move on. Well, back here at the crossing, guys, this morning, and well, we had some action, but looks like something pulled out. Looks like the jaws didn't get closed all the way. Looks like some kind of mud or something got in the way there. Didn't get them closed all the way, so whatever it was got away. I don't know, I'm kind of thinking coyote just because it dug in there pretty good. I mean, of course, we've seen what the skunk did, so I mean, that's not just 100%, you know, reliable. I guess if there's any silver lining to this, I found my pan covers, the first one and the second one, so get those back, get this rebedded and see if we can get something here again. Too bad those jaws didn't close all the way. May have had something good. So I'll get this remade and we'll move on. Well, I called it. I said that it'd just have to be if we caught a coon here before we caught a coyote. So that is exactly what happened here. Another pretty big guy. Pretty big old coon there. But pretty dark also. Got him by the front foot there. Nice and deep. He must have stepped right perfectly in the middle of it. He didn't completely trash the area either, so maybe a chance that I can salvage this a little bit. But I'll get him out of there, and then we'll get on down the line and see what else. See if we actually got another catch. Seems like there was probably a lot of stuff moving last night. That first trap set off this coon here, so maybe we'll have something else today. Well, it's the next day, and the other day I set this trap out, and I didn't show you guys, but I made it specifically for bobcats, and that's because last year I had a video where I set up a trail camera and I had one come like 3 foot from my set right in this area, and I never caught it. But I'll show you here what I have set out, and I'll tell you what I baited it up with. So, of course, got the tinsel hanging up high, and the reason I have it here is because it's on a field edge, and last year those cats were actually just walking right down this little wooded edge right on this open field. And then there's also kind of a high ridge that runs up there, and it's fairly open. So I figured if those cats are running up there, they would see that. And then I had the trap bedded here, and something has pulled it out that way. Trap pan covers there, and then I made myself a little cedar hut and put another little piece of tinsel in there to keep their attention on. And then I had me, of course, a dirt hole there, and I loaded that dude up my homemade lure, and then a bunch of different or my homemade bait and a bunch of different lures. I had Catmandu in there, I had Dunlap's Bobcat gland lure, I had some of Funky's Bobcat lure, and I think beaver tail oil maybe. But everything that a bobcat should have loved, and I don't know what came in here. It's not real tore up, so I must have not had it real good. Whatever it was, it looks like it must have pulled out pretty easy, but something got away. So I'm gonna get it reset and continue on with the morning. Back at it this morning, guys. Yesterday was fruitless. Nothing got caught yesterday, and this morning has been a roller coaster of emotions for me here at the Red Gate. And I got a text at 7 o'clock this morning from my cell cam, and this is what I saw: a bobcat 2 foot, maybe 3 foot from my trap. And I got very excited. I thought today was the day for sure was going to get a bobcat. And then I studied a little closer of that picture. And if you look behind, there's another bobcat. There's two bobcats running together. And I was like, holy cow, it may be coming together. And I looked at the rest of my photos and they just kind of moved on through. And I didn't catch them. And then I was like, well, maybe the camera did not get everything that I thought it would. So I'm out here now. And whenever I got up here, I noticed something was wrong. I thought, oh, maybe he stepped on it. Maybe he tripped it off. Maybe I've educated him. But no, something else was here and dug it up yesterday. So the struggle this morning was all too real. So I'm going to get this reset up. I'm going to throw some stuff down for bobcats. So if they're somewhere out here close by still, that maybe if they pass by some pure miracle, they'll come in for it and maybe we can get them caught. Also probably just have it there going forward, so if they happen back through, why, maybe it's something that'll intrigue them. So gonna get this set and we're gonna continue on checking. Made it here to the corner post set and another set off trap, but pretty confident that this one wasn't a catch. There's some deer tracks here kind of leading up to it, so I'd say probably a young happened to cross it, maybe got a little curious or just stepped in the wrong spot. So I can get this remade and then we'll get out of here. Tell you what, guys, this video is nothing but remakes. Something actually even moved that board back there out of that hole from the backside, so that may have been what caused them to get out, but kind of doubt it since the trap's over here, board's over there. But they definitely dug in there, and we're trying to get the bait. Looks like they accomplished that. So I guess I'm gonna have to reset this, and maybe we can get them again if we didn't educate them too much. So we'll remake another one. That is another big old coon. Really gray. Got him by the front foot there. I've definitely learned that this bait that I've been using tracks the skunks and the coons. So I have to switch it up to some of my other blends I got. But I'm gonna get this guy taken care of. And we'll head on down the line. Again, at this little set here and pulled out again. I don't think it's deer. That was my first thought. But when I got up here, there's some hair right there on the jaws. It seems to be black, kind of longer, and like maybe a long gray hair in there. So I'm thinking maybe a coon, maybe a skunk, something. Either way, they cleaned me out on my bait and they pulled my trap out. So gonna go ahead, get that reset. Well, guys, finally caught what's been setting off this trap here that I got for the bobcats. Of course, it's a stupid possum. Really dark one. I don't think I've ever seen one that dark around here, but he's pretty cool. I'll take care of him and get him out of there. I may hold off on setting this. It's supposed to rain a lot the next couple days, so I may be better off just letting it sit for a little bit and then get back at it whenever it's kind of dried off. I think we're supposed to get like an inch of rain here in a day or so. So get him out of there and we'll move on. Like I said earlier, a lot of remakes in this video. That's pretty unfortunate. I was hoping we'd have more catches. I definitely know that one trap that was set off with the stick behind it, where I had been setting it last year, Definitely a coyote. He left a digit behind, so got it reset now. Hoping he comes by and we can get him locked down. So we'll see what the future holds. Until next time, I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.